Hello, this is Lora O'Brien from the Irish Pagan School, and I'm here because I recently sent out an email to our community mailing list and just checking in with people, checking in with our Tuath, which is our community. And people were kind of freaking out because I don't usually personally email, right? And that's fair enough. Kind of surprised. But apart from that, people were kind of freaking out because one of the most common responses I got back from that, and I answered everybody personally. We did have a little bit of email trouble, so if you didn't get a personal response, feel free to reach back out, right? But the most common kind of concern that I was getting from people was that, I've been reading your content, I've been watching your YouTube, but I don't have any money. So if you need to take me off the email list, I'll understand. So, I've lost a job, I have a sick parent, or I'm sick, or I'm on disability, or anything like that. I don't have the money to buy your classes, but I'm really getting a lot from your content, your free content. And I hope, like I said, we had a little bit of email trouble. I actually broke the email, right? The Gmail server penalized me and bounced some emails, and I think I caught them all, but I didn't, because I was sending out too many emails, right? And they freaked out. So if you didn't get a personal response, I do apologize. I did try. I answered over 1,000 emails last weekend. 1,000. So that's all well and good. But anyway, people were freaking out, saying that, not freaking out, but people were feeling bad, I think, which was what was really getting me. People were feeling bad because they weren't spending money with us. And they thought that that's why I was like trying to take them off the list or something, and I wasn't. I just wanted to check in with people, and that's fine. You don't have to spend money with the Irish Pagan School to avail of our content. We run a community service-based business, which means that for the most part, like there are 40,000 people, just either just under or just over 40,000 people enrolled at the Irish Pagan School. There's only a percentage of them that are enrolled in paid classes. I would even say the majority are enrolled in the free classes, and there's a link to the free classes below if you want to go and be one of those. Absolutely. I think at time of recording we have 6 free classes, and the content in those classes is a little bit shorter than our main paid offerings, but the quality and the information that you're getting is exactly the same. It's just as good. Again, we haven't put as much maybe time. Our paid classes are a couple of hours long each, so we didn't put as much time into them, but there are 6 free classes available at theirishpaganschool.com. On this channel, I should have checked the figures before I come on here maybe, but there are a couple of 100 videos on this channel, 100, maybe 200. On my Lora O'Brien YouTube channel, there are 300-400 videos, maybe. Irish Pagan School, irishpagan.school blog, there's a load of free content. LoraO'Brien.ie blog, there's a load of free content. There is a podcast, the Irish Pagan School podcast, which is available on Spotify certainly, but across multiple different channels as well. There's a lot of free, quality, authentic information available. That is not by accident. Okay? Our primary service to our deities, John was told to say the Dagda's name. So he does that. Oh, we also have books. We have like 8 or 9 books available too. So you can go and buy those. if you want. But again, no need to buy anything. I'm just saying, like, that's more information at a cheaper price than the classes. So John was told to say the Dagda's name. I was told to get real information out there for the Morrigan. And not just on her, on Ireland generally. History, folklore, mythology, because there's a lot of shite. And we try and keep, it's a running up a hill at the moment, trying to keep ahead of the bad information that's out there. That's our job, okay? That is 100% our job. We also, because that is such a big job, we also create classes that people can pay us for so that we can, have a house and feed our family and keep the lights on and make sure that we have an internet connection so that we can do our job. But our job is community service. Our job is education. We are a school. And that will go for the Irish Pagan School. That will go for the OM Academy that I'm starting up currently. Do you know, like, that is what we're doing. So if you want to, if you can afford to pay for our classes, that helps to support us doing our jobs. But we are priests. We are sovereign priests of Ireland, of Irish deities. We are community leaders. And our job is to serve our community. We are teachers. Our job is to educate our community. We are guides. Our job is to facilitate spiritual connection, not to do it for anybody, but to give people the tools, which includes education, which includes resources. Join the mailing list at theirishpaganschool.com. There's links below. You can just join up with the mailing list and we will literally hand you a couple of free resources every single week. And we will hand you class information in case you want to pay for a class. But you do not have to buy anything from us for us to do our job. Our job is to serve you. And if you can pay us for that, great. Thank you. Love it. Brilliant. We can keep the lights on for another day. We can keep the internet running. We're trying to upgrade at the moment, and we have an Irish Pagan School headquarters in the bag, yay. And we're going to have to get that renovated. We're going to have to get a studio built so that we can upgrade our content so that we can continue to do our job. Yes, all of that costs money. We need to eat occasionally. My kids need to go to school and college. I have grandkids to support now as well. Yay, 2 grandkids, by the way. Just in case they ever watch this video. But our job is to serve you. We are a community service business, okay? Sometimes that's free, sometimes that's paid. Whichever end of that spectrum you fall into, please don't ever feel that you don't belong in our community because you can't pay. Please, that will, it was breaking my heart seeing those emails coming in. I'm a bit emotional now. It actually was breaking my heart. People were telling me their stories and I'm so glad that I reached out. But people were telling me their stories and just the thought that anybody would think that, like, I'm a business person, right? I have no problem with that side of what we do, with the marketing, with the getting paid for it. I even have a whole other channel, LoraO'Brien.business, a whole other website, a whole other channel to teach people to do what I do. But what I'm teaching people is community first, service first. If you want to run a spiritual business, this is how the world gets better. This is not capitalism per se. This is community service. This is mutual support. There are people in our community who have the means to support what we're doing, who buy our courses. And we are so appreciative, we are so grateful that we get to do this full time. I'm so grateful that I get to go back to college and upskill. I'm getting my MA in Irish Regional History, where I'm doing a thesis on the Ogham. I am at the cutting edge of Ogham research currently. And I am so grateful for that. And that is because people have paid us to do our job. But not everybody needs to pay us. If you can't pay us, we can still do our job, because it all balances out. And maybe there will come a time when you can pay us. Or maybe you'll send us a fucking PayPal donation of like a $5. Somebody else will pay 500 or 1,000. Do you know? It's okay. If you, just as an addendum to that, if you are on the mailing list, again, links below, please join our mailing list, join our community. If you are on the mailing list, then you'll be sent emails about classes, definitely, but you'll also be sent emails about sales. And we run a couple of sales every year. We tend to just run them as and when. We don't do Black Friday. We don't do any of that. But we would run discounts. So maybe some people will purchase at that point when it's just that little bit cheaper. But for the quality of education that you're getting when you actually do pay for classes, I mean, I'm sorry, but we're at least like a third level. So we're at a college, we're at a university level with the quality of the class material that we have. If you were getting a Celtic Studies degree in the States, what would you be paying for it? I don't know. Even in Ireland, we don't charge that, right? Now, of course, we're not accredited either. Definitely not going down that road, because that's not what we're about, right? If we started going into getting accredited, we would end up having to charge those fees, and we're not there. We don't ever want to be there. So that's not on the table for the future. But when you receive an email through our mailing list that has a notification of a new class that's coming out. So through 2023, they will be on the last Sunday of every month. So that's the class notifications that you will be getting. That is a new live class taught by either me or John or one of our teachers at the Irish Pagan School, one of our native Irish teachers. When you get those emails, you can reply to that as a Tuath member, as a community member. You can reply, just hit reply to that and ask if there's scholarships available. And there's a couple of scholarships available for every single class that we run. So ask if you need it, right? Now, if you do get a scholarship, please do the work, because you will be taking a place from somebody else, you know. But please do ask for scholarships. So even our paid material is not out of bounds if you can't pay. Again, everything balances out. We can run scholarships because people donate. And thank you, by the way, to the people who donate. There are people in the States who donate on a regular basis, specifically to fund these scholarships, specifically to make sure that the teachers get paid, you know, because we pay all our teachers. So all of this works, is what I'm trying to say. And if you don't have the finances available to pay for our classes, A, you have options for scholarship. B, there is absolutely no requirement to pay or buy anything to be a member of this community. If you sat down straight away after this video and started watching all of our free content, or reading or listening to all of our free content, you would be here for months. Literally, you would be here for months. There is an entire study program available within our free content. You can use the search function on our YouTube channel, on my Lora O'Brien YouTube channel, because all of that is archived now, but it's all staying there. You can use the search function on our blog, irishpagan.school blog. You can go to ogham.academy, ogham.academy. Sign up over there. It's our sister school. It's brand new. So if you're interested in the Ogham, that's where all that content is going. be a member of our Tuath, you know. If nothing else, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, but please do join the mailing list. Make sure that you're getting the offers. Make sure that you have the option for the scholarships. We won't be able to give scholarships to every single person who applies, right? Of course. But do keep applying, you know. If there's something that you really feel a need to do or want to do or that would benefit your life, we want to help you, whether you can pay or not. All right? But do use the search functions as well and make sure that you are availing of the plethora, the wealth of free, top quality, top class. I mean, our production values are not always great, right? But the information that you're getting is spot on. It is authentic. It is genuine. It is our personal practice mixed with our scholarship, mixed with decades of experience. So please make sure that you are availing of all of those resources. If you're on the mailing list, we will literally send them to you by email. Go through those emails, click on the links, watch the videos, read the blog posts, listen to the podcasts, stick it in your earbuds when you're going to walk for your dog or going to the gym or going shopping or whatever you're doing your housework, right? We try and make our content as accessible for everybody as possible. So multiple formats are available. Please, please be involved. Be a member of our Tuath. We are here to serve you. So hopefully that's been helpful and has clarified some things. Slán go fóill. I'll see you in the next video.